What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and today I got an announcement for you guys from the OCG. We have the next deck building pack. This is the Great Creators. I wonder what this is going to entail. Just want to look of it. We're gonna have a full look at the pack itself for the Great Creators. This just got spoiled a couple of minutes ago. I think an hour or two ago, because I have not really been checking Twitter because I'm not a Twitter ad Wagner. According to this, it's been about a good 20 minutes now since this has been posted. And I believe from the original post from the OCG, it's been longer, been about 30-45 minutes, so not bad at all. Now, let me talk about this amazing setup. Let me talk about this because I love talking about, sets and stuff like this. Now, my only issue with this is that I don't want it to flop. And by what I mean that is we haven't really heard nor seen really much of um, the Ancient Guardians. I think at this point, in my honest opinion, the Ancient Guardians set kind of unfortunately met with a flop, and I don't think it was on its own merit. I will honestly say that if anything, I'm going to wait even longer to give a full yay or nay to Ancient Guardians, because when Ancient Guardians dropped, it wasn't its fault that it had such a rocky start. It's also kind of the same thing with Genesis Impact, when the Majesty, Evil Twin, and of course what is it? The El Dorado, Eldritch dropped, because um, two out of three of those still did well, and even though Majestus was a hot mess, Ronalia did really well in Shadal. So, um, yeah, I think I want to give that some time before I give a full yeah or nay to the Ancient Guardians, because I feel like the Ancient Guardians definitely need some more praise. They definitely have an unfortunate timing, which a lot of other EGS has done. And I also, if I'm not mistaken, we had to wait till May and not April to receive Ancient Guardians. So, yeah, I think it's still fresh right now, but like I said, I don't want to, because when we do get a lot of these OCG to TCG deck building sets, or I like to call it 3-in-1 sets, some of them flop and some of them don't. And oh, excuse me. But even when I was saying this, I think it's at a point where Konami just didn't want what happened before when they started doing that. What was it? Netcross, the Yosenju, and um, Netcross, Yosenju, and Ritual Beast, where all of them really did exceptionally well. And, even though they weren't tier stat, well, Necklace did become tier status for a while, but a lot of their stuff did eventually get hit. Not necessarily Yosenju, because no Yosenju card got limited or banned, but support for it did, while both Necklace and Ritual Beast had stuff hit. Eventually, a lot of their stuff did come back, with the exception of a lot of support cards. However, looking at this now, nothing within Doreen Record, the Avis or the Obligee. I don't like the TCG name for that archetype. I don't. I'll still call it Abyssal because I like the Abyssal name. So the Abyssals, the Doreen Record, and the Ursers. Like, you really don't hear much of the Ursers, because I think the Ursers theme could have been handled better, especially with the utility cards. And I feel like a lot of those monsters, like, where was the support for water? Like, where was Salvage? Where was More of Greed? Considering the fact they're all water monsters. Yeah, that still bugged me. And even then, like, the set itself, just, I don't know if the set sold well, because even with the reprint of Skullmeister in the set, I don't think a lot of people picked it up. I think people picked up like separate pieces. I don't think people picked up whole boxes. It was like, oh look, Snake Rain that hadn't been reprinted in like since oh god, it's been a couple of years. When did oh was it even in the Jane was it in Legendary Collection 2? I don't think it was in Legendary Collection 2. But it is what it is. Anyway, we're here, we're in the now, and we're gonna talk about the Great Creators, which is the next set that we're gonna be focusing on. Which I love the artworks of each of the archetypes that they're giving. This looks really cool. So let's see what they're promising. So it's just pictures now. We don't have any names. First off is this one with this beautiful Asian inspired dragon. Oh my god, look how beautiful this artwork looks. Very majestic. Oh my god. Oh, I love the color contrast. Summoners. Oh my god. It's a dragon. Dragon support. It's gonna be dragon. This is a gigantic monster that the boss of that's the boss of the thing. So this is the boss monster. This is the boss monster. Okay. I'm getting very much dragon-esque from this. No, not even dragon. Yerm. This is a Yerm. This is gonna be a Yerm archetype. Okay, Yerm archetype meaning Yerm support. So, okay, alright. Next up is this majestically beautiful paladin. She is an exceed monster that rescues souls. So she may not be the boss monster, but she might be the second in charge. And being able to an exceed monster that can help save a soul. Hmm. She's got a She got a beautiful starry background. She looks like a paladin. She's definitely gonna be a warrior type. If not a warrior, a fairy. Light attribute, most likely, giving some Joan vibes. Her sword or staff. This looks like it's like a magical weapon. I can't remember the weapon off my head. I've seen this before. I've seen the weapon like this in Soul Calibur. So I'm definitely thinking she's definitely gonna be a warrior. If not, she's gonna be a spellcaster with warrior monsters in the archetype. And the last one is a key card to start an adventure. Okay. Judging by the artworks of this, it looks like a spellcaster, and she's either healing someone or she's giving someone a fresh start. Maybe she's creating something new. This gives me a bit of a vibe to Invoked, simply because of her outfit. The fact that she has she's freeing someone from this encapsulation. This encapsulation kind of reminds me a similar motif to Alice, no, not Crowley, the first prophet, or the first prophecyr, because that was something that we have little of information that's still left off, because the Majestus archetype, the archetype that came in Genesis Impact, left us on a lot of big cliffhangers of, you know, um, Alistar the Invoker, Master Endymion, and Madame Vare basically used to be students or friends, and apparently they had some fallouts because Endymion wants magic to be for power, and he wants whatever he wants the Citadel, not the Citadel. He wants to use Le Maison, the filth spell for the Shadow. I mean the Shadows for the spell books. You know, Grand Tower. He wants to use that to where only his forces and those he deems worthy of magic to be using that. And you know, the origin is that the prophecy monsters are trying to stop that. It was even to the point where the Fool became the Reaper and decimated, you know, people during the fight, to the point where the Hermit, the Empress, and the Emperor combined their powers to basically purify the Reaper and turn him into the world. And yeah, it's a very touching story, and it's a lot of background history, because even then you can extend to Endymion's forces. When we got Endymion's structure deck, if I'm not mistaken, they talked about what was going on a little bit more in that first. That one of the, I think it's the level 1 witchcraft monster. She's part of Endymion's forces, and she got notice, and then she became one of Endemia's forces because she's the only Endymion card right now on the Forbidden Limited list that's limited because of how powerful she was. And you know, we all know now the real name, origin name of Madame Vere. She's Renoa Vere, who was a very powerful sorceress, and apparently her Crowley and Endymion were friends, or maybe they were students. Kind of similar to, I guess, a Harry Potter esque look to it. If you think about it, just Hermione, Ron, and Harry, and maybe they fell out, and well, they didn't in the movies as far as I know, but I didn't watch the movies, so I didn't care. But yeah, well, that's how I look at them. And I don't know. I'm just trying to figure things out right now. It's just like judging on this look, judging on this picture. Like I would like to know exactly what uh, the outcome would be for this, but because I love the uh, artwork, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what we could potentially see from this. Could this be another spellcaster archetype? And then what would the focus be? Like a card to start a new adventure. Mm-hmm. I mean, it starts with a name, maybe it's double summoning. I don't know. But it looks nice, and I cannot wait to see what unfolds. So, I'm gonna wrap up the video here, and it's only because we don't have enough information. So, let me know what you guys think of the, first impression. What are your first impressions on Grand Creators? What would you like to see in Grand Creators? What do you think potentially could happen with these cards from Grand Creators? Because I'm seeing spellcasters, we also have images of other monsters appearing as well. So we have a griffin as a bird, and we also have this molten creature. Yeah, I would definitely like to see what more we could get from this. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think of Grand Creators, and what do you potentially think could be seen in the future. Let me know all of this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps out tremendously. And with that said, description box below has all of my social media links. And I'll catch you guys next time. HJ signing out. Take care.